I recently watched a film called The Jogger. It's about 70 minutes long, so it's a super short movie. It is about a middle aged guy. He has kind of a mixed relationship with his wife. His wife is kind of rigid. They don't really have much of a sex life. He's friends with another neighbor in town who he works with, and he's a bit more serious and not as laid back as his buddy. And things start to unravel for him when a local girl from his office goes missing. And you think, okay, you can kind of see where the story's going from the onset. He has kind of a douchey friend. His wife is frigid. Doesn't really give him the time of day. And you wonder, okay, is he going to have an affair with the girl in the office? Is his buddy going to have an affair with his wife? And it cuts back and forth in time to where our main character is jogging down the road near his house, and he starts being pursued by a mysterious figure in his car late at night. So you have this basic, simple setup, kind of similar to another movie called The Neighbor that I also reviewed on my channel. Kind of that, suburban drama type plot line. And you kind of get this biting, snappy dialogue as they work together at the office, and you think, okay, well, this isn't going to end well. With the girl going missing, and you kind of go back in time and you see what led up to the events, what happened, and the fallout. And just when you think you know how it's going to end, in the middle of the movie, it kind of goes through a time loop, which I thought was kind of interesting because I wasn't really expecting it halfway through the movie. And it shows things from a potentially different perspective. So, yeah, the movie was okay. 70 minutes. Pretty good performances from everyone, especially the main character who goes jogging to clear his head, but really you see it as an escape. He uses it as an escape from his problems. He's basically running from himself, to be both literally and figuratively, and his issues at home with his wife and with his over-the-top douchebag friend who just I couldn't stand in the movie, and I just felt like was bad news as soon as he got on the scene. You see them having a barbecue, and another neighbor walks up, and he tells the other neighbor, oh, well, why don't you tell him what you said about the lawn, huh? That, you need to trim your fucking hedges and your lawn looks like shit. So he really puts the main character on the spot, and he likes to really stir the pot and just watch the dominoes fall and watch people get riled up, and just not the type of person you'd really want to have as a best friend or really working with you just because of the consequences. So they had a really interesting dynamic, and it was just interesting watching the movie unfold and watching his life unravel for what it was, a short movie. But I thought it was alright. There was a lot of gore and a lot of violence in this movie too, I should add. So I believe this one is on Tubi also. I bought it at Dollar Tree, of course, because I love to collect movies out in the wild. It's just fun. when you find a cool movie, a gem, when you're out shopping. So it's on Tubi. Give it a watch if you're into these kind of suburban psychological movies like I am. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed watching the movie. And I'll catch you on the flip side.